What's up?
How's it going?
What's up, y'all?
Man, how are y'all doing?
Oh man, we're doing fantastic.
Fantastic, top notch, man.
Trying to get back in the swing of things.
Jesse, stand up a little bit and show that shirt.
Of course.
Very well done on the wardrobe, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I'm sure y'all could hear. I think y'all can hear the introduction I did, even though y'all are backstage. Y'all could hear it. The only thing I left off of that is that I bought tickets from you guys that night at the show in Belux, and we actually did a giveaway right here on the sound. And we try to tell y'all all the time, if you want to be in the know, man, you got to text the sound to 228-641-1648. That's where we gave the tickets away first. They had early access to the giveaway, and that's actually how those tickets were given away. So one person got 2 tickets to that show, said they were going, handed them off to them. So we were glad to be able to do that, guys. And I heard y'all threw down. How was it? How was the show?
Amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're still trying to recover, to be completely honest with you, just from the excitement and just the surrealness of being able to do that.
It's a very addicting feeling.
It's hard to describe an experience that exciting.
Absolutely. So we're local bands, is our bread and butter. We've all been in them, and that's who we talk to a lot here. That's the whole shtick of the show. So what was it like? First of all, how did it happen? And then elaborate a little bit on the difference between, we all love local bars. We all love playing in front of the 50 people we know, but it's different when you're playing in front of 1,000, 2,000 people on a big stage, right? So how did that show come about?
So it was actually brought to my attention. A buddy of mine messaged me and said, man, Sevendust is going to be at Soul Kitchen. Let's go. So I said, let me get back to you. So I looked it up and I confirmed it. And suddenly I got on the phone with Trevor and said, hey, man, let's see if we can make this happen. So he made the call and talked to the right people. And they were super cool with us, man. Right away said that they were going to get our stuff over to the tour manager for Sevendust.
There was a small caveat there.
Really? There was a small caveat.
Which I, in the heat of the moment there, got a little excited, being a salesman of some sort. So I kind of said, man, I'll tell you what, we'll do anything on that show. I guarantee you we can sell 200 tickets.
Yep.
You can do what? And I'm like, I'm sitting here the whole time in my head, I'm going, what did I just say? Okay. Because I think I followed it up with, if we don't sell 200, we'll cover the balance. And after they're really sitting there thinking, I can't believe I just said that. So we're going to sell this. Well,
but on that note, tell us how many you sold.
Sold 250.
There you go.
250 tickets.
But also on that note, that's a smooth business move. I mean, we try to tell all these new and up and coming guys, new bands, kids starting bands, like, look, money talks and bullshit walks, unfortunately. And promoters, Kevin and I have promoted shows too. You have to look at it that way. You got to put asses in seats, because that promoter was on the hook for X amount of dollars, right?
Yeah. And kudos to you. We did get a personal message from him thanking us and thanking us for our hard work, and stayed in contact with him. So hopefully we'll be able to do some other good stuff for him in the future.
So what did it feel like when y'all walked out there in front of all those people? Like I said, I saw bits and pieces of it. I wasn't able to go, but I did see some clips. A little different experience than your regular,
for sure,
Friday night.
For sure. I know. For me, when I took the stage, it was my heart started racing, man, and it was like, man, I looked out and all I saw was people. It was really cool, and what the coolest thing about it for me was they were playing, of course, they were playing, music, Pearl Jam, those kinds of things, songs that people knew. So while I was getting my stuff set up, and I don't know if these guys did it, but I was lip singing the songs with the crowd, trying to get them to sing it louder and things like just, trying to work them into getting excited for us. And we didn't have a big intro we set up and we put our guitars on, and then we waited for them to point at us and tell us to go. So, but we knew at that point, there was no turning back, to give it all we had and do the best that we possibly could. And I felt like relatively we did a great job.
So yeah, not only was it Sevendust, but you guys were there with 2 other up and coming bands.
Right.
You had the Lonely Ones and you had Plush.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And Plush just came off tour with Evanescence and Hailstorm.
Oh, wow.
And then they hopped on to do a few dates with the Sevendust guys, and then they're getting ready. I think they're getting ready to go back out with
Right.
with
Evanescence.
Evanescence. Yeah.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, and they were, and all the bands, what we were able to catch, because obviously, the time between the Lonely Ones and Plush, we were either setting up or breaking down. So what we were able to hear, it sounded great. I mean, we just had the opportunity was awesome. The excitement for us was get up there, play, and bang it out, and then, do what we had to get out of everybody else's way, because we were the local guys, and we didn't want to hold anybody up. So. But what we did catch of the Lonely Ones and of Plush, they were great. So
Well, that's
And I guess-
professionalism.
And I guess the good thing about all of that is you guys did what you promised. So I'm sure Steve Hall loved it. I'm sure that the Soul Kitchen was very happy that you guys did what you promised. And that just means they're probably going to ask you back pretty quick.
absolutely, we'll be ready. We're excited
Yeah,
about
awesome.
it.
Let me ask you this: what was that monitor mix like, gentlemen?
Loud,
Yeah,
very loud.
it was right there for sure. I know that during sound check. Yeah, I know during sound check it seemed to not be that bad as far as the volume of it, but man, when we got up there to play, it was a situation where it just kind of threw you back a little bit.
Yeah,
So yeah,
It's nice to be able to feel the kick drum of your own
absolutely.
songs while you're playing them, right?
Oh, for sure.
You forgot my monitor though.
Yeah, he didn't turn Trevor's on, so Trevor guessed the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing new there.
Drummers don't need to hear. It's not important.
Absolutely. We go as fast as he does. So.
Right. They will follow me. I am
That's
the
it.
gatekeeper.
That is it.
Yes,
But if I can, I don't know if this is going to throw you guys off or not, but I do want to introduce our new guy. This is Kevin Jocelyn. He's the newest member of this band, and we're happy to have him with us too. So
Absolutely.
I'm sorry if that threw you guys off.
That's a solid name, Kevin. I like it. I would work with a guy like that. I would work with a Kevin. I think I like that.
Absolutely. We love working with Kevin.
I'm totally going to take that clip and just put it on loop on the next episode.
There you go.
You never hear him say anything like that.
Nice.
This is true.
So
So,
during our segment. So
how'd y'all hook up with this guy? How'd that come about?
Kevin has been in the music scene for a long time. He's been in several bands. Trevor actually brought the idea of bringing another guitar player on board, and his name he was the one that came up, and it just kind of stuck. So we weren't really auditioning anybody. We knew that if there was another person that we wanted to bring in that was going to be solid, that was going to be loyal to us and to the efforts that we have going forward, it was going to be him. And we just he got to the point where he could pull the trigger on it, and we felt like it was a good time for us. So that's kind of how it came to fruition. I think the most exciting part for all of us obviously was doing the announcement for the Sevendust show. And when he came over for the announcement, I don't think he was actually expected to actually play that show with us.
Nope.
So when we said, "Hey man, how would you like to play Sevendust?" he was like, "Hell yeah, man, I'm on board." So
Yeah.
it was kind of that kind of sealed the deal for him. So
Yeah. Who turns that down, right?
Yeah, for real.
Right.
No, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'll wait.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, gentlemen, we're the reason we do this show is to watch stuff like we're watching with you guys, climbing that ladder, putting in the work, paying your dues, and then getting that fix, that hit, and then
Absolutely.
trying to chase it again. I mean, we get it every night. Every night you get to play on stage, I know is a great blessing. It really is. But when 2000, how many people was at that show? Do y'all know the number? Did they tell y'all?
937.
937.
So right at 1,000
Right.
people staring at you, screaming back at you, on a great PA, and the sound is good. It's
Singing our songs.
When
Singing our
somebody
songs
sounds
back to
so
us
good,
was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a whole other level there, man. That's like, wow.
that's unreal.
some new fans that night, if I had to guess, right?
What's that?
Y'all probably earned some new fans that night. You probably
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Matter of fact, I just got a message
Plush
right
fans
before we got on from a buddy of mine that said, "Man, the work is to let you know is at work." Talking to a buddy of mine, and he named off to me. He said he was at the Sevendust show, And he asked him, he's like, well, what you think? He's like, man, he said, they were good and everything. He said, there was a couple other bands, but man, there was this band, Rise of the Phoenix something. Man, he goes, Rise of the Phoenix? He goes, yeah, them. He said, man, them dudes are badass. I was like, he said, the message to the guy saying that. I was like, oh, man, that's cool shit. All right. He said, so people are hearing, man, people talking. I'm like, all right, good.
Yeah. Kevin, we talked with Paul Crosby. Remember, he made the comment, drummer from Saliva and Cold Wars, the comment about the back in the day when you would just show up to a show before the internet and you didn't know who the openers were necessarily, right? And you had that kind of like Christmas morning feeling when you would run into a band that just was like, who the hell is this? Yeah. And that can still happen sometimes nowadays. It sounds like maybe what your buddy there you're describing is, and it's such a killer thing, man. It really is.
It really is. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, and it's even cooler when you're that band, right?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
It's even way better. So, but gentlemen, man, we appreciate those time. Unless Kevin, you got anything else? Is there anything? Did we miss anything, Kevin?
No, the only thing I wanted to see is in the next few weeks, next month or two, what's the next plan for Rise of Phoenix?
We'll be getting back to work on February the 4th. We'll be playing the Celtic. Really looking forward to that. We love playing the Celtic. And then the 26th, we are at the Cannery. And we will actually be playing with some old school cats that we love to death. Kyle Fuquay and Strongfold will be joining us at the Cannery. Yep. And yeah, super excited about that. And then I believe March the 5th, we're back at the Celtic with Silent Trust, I believe. And then
Dustin was in the comments earlier. I don't know if he's still there or not.
Right. And then the 26th of March, we got asked to play the Biker Bash at Harley Davidson in Biloxi. So we're excited about doing that as well. And then April the 2nd will be in Daphne in Baldwin County at Top of the Bay. And we'll be playing over there April the 2nd. So that's just some things that we have going on right now.
Good.
I will say after that Biker Bash on March 26th, we have a place for you to go afterwards to come hang out. So
okay.
There's another event that we're getting ready to talk about just going on March 26th as well. So
awesome. Awesome.
What time is that? Is that during the day? Is that
I believe it's a noon to 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Cool. Because the other event we're getting ready to talk about starts at 4.
And now it starts at 4.
There we go.
Guys, look, I'm glad to hear that y'all okay. So Mike York says that Awaken the Giant will be at the Celtic show too. That's pretty kick-ass.
I didn't want to. I had wind of that. I didn't want to say nothing until it was confirmed. So thank you.
Oh, Mike's the newsbreaker, dude. Mike's breaking the news. He's not holding back shit, dude.
I didn't want to be the guy. I didn't want to be the guy.
He don't. Yeah, that's Mike. But look, guys, I'm glad to hear y'all had a ton of shit to rattle off. That always hypes us up. You didn't just say, "Oh, we're nothing's going on." That's killer. Y'all got stuff going on. And are you most active? Fans want to get in touch with you. Want to stay up to date with the shows and whatnot. If they missed that. Facebook, is that the best place?
Yeah, Facebook, Rise of Phoenix Music. They can check us out. Also, Reverb Nation, Rise of Phoenix 2. They can check us out there because everything transfers over to Reverb Nation. And then, of course, we have our website, riseofphoenixmusic.com. So
love it. Guys, keep doing it. Keep doing the Lord's work, and good luck.
Absolutely.
Since Mike didn't say it and you announced 2 Celtic dates, which one is Awaken the Giant going to be at?
That's going to be the 5th of March.
Okay.
Mike don't have time for dates, dude. He's not. All right, you show up. He's there. He's there. If he's not, it's your damn fault.
Hey, and real quick, one other thing. We are in the studio. We will be coming out with the CD soon. So the album will be released. Out of the Ashes will be released within the next couple months. So y'all stay tuned.
And for all you younger kids, when he says CD, he means streaming on all platforms.
Yeah, my bad. I'm old school, man. I'm old school. I got gray hair.
You sound like an 80s kid, bro. Dude, what are you talking about? Where are you going?
Our album.
All right, y'all have a good night, man.
Love you guys. Thanks.
All right. Right back
at
at
you. Good one. Thanks, guys.